Hi Hoover students, my name is Lynn Tran and I'm with Mending Matters. Today we're here with your life advisors to share with you the results from the We Hear Youth survey that you all took earlier this year.
We have shared with you your responses on your Canvas account. That way you can come back later and see what you and your classmates have responded.
The responses may bring different feelings, and whatever you feel is okay. You are not alone, and there's people here to support you. We have many different mental health services that we will talk about today.
Overall, 507 students took this voluntary survey, which is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your results so we could best support you.
It's okay if you feel the same or different from your classmates as we go through the results.
We will be sharing the voice of Hoover students by showing parts of the student response report with all of you.
Now, I will show you our mission statement.
We are life advisors. We're a group of students who care about mental health, and we want to work towards breaking the cycle of not speaking about it. We want to share the voice of Hoover students to continue to connect and find support within our community no matter what situation you're in. We got your back.
We want to recognize that it is important for Hoover students to feel connected and supported while on campus. Students have voiced that when they feel more connected to their school, they feel more confident as a student and as an individual. Some ways students at Hoover voiced feeling connected to their school included having friends on campus, the opportunity to join school programs, and knowing who and where to go for support.
As students get to know one another, different relationships and friendships form. With such connections, it's important to pay attention to how these relationships and interactions impact you and how they make you feel. Here at Hoover, we are a no place for hate school, and students voice that they try to make others feel good about themselves by caring for them, feeling safe, seen, and heard. Your life advisors also want to highlight that while students try to create supportive and healthy relationships, sometimes unsupportive relationships form, and they can cause a lot of stress and anxiety. We want to continue to build a safe and supportive environment at Hoover, so it's important to be kind and caring towards one another and seek out supportive relationships.
Next page highlights some areas where we need more support as a Cardinal family. Many students have been taught that being strong means dealing with challenges on their own and not asking others for help. However, leaning on support systems and asking for a helping hand when needed is a true act of strength. We all have gone through our own personal struggles and hardships, and it is okay to tune into different supports to help us through difficult times. Some areas that Hoover students said they need support in include stress, anxiety, overthinking, and energy/motivation.
Social media has become a big part of students' lives as they use it as a tool for self-care, a way to stay connected to others, and a platform to learn about worldwide events. Just like with anything, it is important to find balance in social media use and reflect on how it is impacting your mood and thoughts. Your life advisors are aware of the role social media plays in students' lives, and they wanted to highlight the relationship students have with their social media platforms.
We understand that students are dealing with a lot mentally, emotionally, and physically, which can make it difficult to make time for self-care on a daily basis. A great reminder is that the best time for self-care is when you don't have time for it. Self-care practices don't have to be big activities or take up a lot of time, so finding what self-care activities work best for you and your schedule is key. You can also reach out to your Hoover peers and ask them what self-care activities they practice to get more ideas.
What do you do for self-care?
I take a walk with my dogs.
I go shopping.
I listen to music. I go to the gym and work out.
Looking at this next slide, your life advisors want to acknowledge that you all are more than just students. In addition to keeping up with your school demands, many of you are juggling family dynamics, friendships, personal responsibilities, extracurricular activities, and much more. Finding a balance with the many parts of our lives can cause stress levels to change and affect our performance in school.
We are a strong community with everyone helping make our school culture bigger. As an example, we will recognize our top 3 characteristics that students are most proud of. They are personality, interest, passions, and humor. Life advisors know it's okay if you're still exploring yourself. It is part of learning who you are.
We want to normalize the range of connections students have identified with. It is normal for youth your age to be figuring out who you are and how you connect with yourself and others. Here we see most students feel connected to their culture. It is okay if it is a bit hard to make connections, it's good to continue to grow and learn about yourself.
We all have different ways of dealing with stress. The more we recognize what we are good at during non-stressful times, the more likely we are able to use our strengths during stressful times. Strengths can be things either we or someone else notices that we are good at. The highest qualities that Hoover students have are kind, loyal, and honest. These strengths only add up to what makes you unique or special.
There are lots of ways to learn about mental health. Learning about mental health is a great way to better understand your feelings and needs. At Hoover, most students learn about mental health from phone apps, support lines, and mental health agencies. These are all ways to learn about how to get help for yourself or a friend. Your advisors want you to know that there are supports on campus from going to your counselor, school nurse, or mentors. It's important to know that not all information you find online will be reliable.
These are the mental health topics that students are most interested in learning about. The top 3 are stress management, emotional awareness, and communication skills. This helps with understanding what mental health topics are most important to Hoover. We can grow to understand and support our school better.
Students at Hoover voice that some of the challenges in getting mental health support include feeling like it won't help, privacy concerns, and costs. Your life advisors want you to know that there are people on campus that care about you and want to help with these concerns. We understand that it could be hard to get the motivation to talk about feelings out loud. Sometimes by talking about what you're feeling can help not just you, but others too.
Mending Matters is here to make you feel comfortable with sharing how you are feeling, no matter what that feeling is. Mending Matters is here to support any Hoover students. If you're interested in therapy, please reach out to your counselor so that can connect you to us. If you're wondering about the space and just want to check it out, feel free to stop by our group space in room 407. Many of you said that the top way to meet one of us is having a friend walk you to Mending Matters. Feel free to stop by.
Thank you for joining us and looking at how Hoover students responded to our We Hear Youth survey. This survey was a way to hear all of your voices here at Hoover. We value and want to continue to hear from all of you. We hope you feel less alone in hearing how other classmates responded to the survey. We hope to use these results to better support all of you and meet your needs. Remember, you can still see the complete report through your Canvas page. Thank you. That's it.